Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to film an update on the Bela Vista Import that I got. Yeah, maybe we can also have a quick look at the maxima that I got from AfriOrchids. It's been now, I guess, 2 weeks since this order has arrived. How long has it been? Pretty much 2 weeks, I think. And I have this plant here. It's declining really quickly, so I'm a bit shocked. This, I'm not going to lift it out of the media. I think I have to re-water it, but you can see it's already lost 3 leaves. It's working now on absorbing the 4th. It's extremely dehydrated. Leaf tips are dying back. I'm a bit worried about this plant, not gonna lie. Like, if this doesn't put out roots like ASAP, I might lose this plant, which would be a shame because it's such a huge plant. But I guess you can see what I said with the pseudobulbs here. These are also kind of these weird elongated pseudobulbs. You know, the Genmanii, for example, has more of the more rounder ones. These are kind of oval as well and flat because they're dehydrated, but when they're well hydrated, they are super shiny and you just, you know, people say, oh my god, it's like a baby's butt. I'm like, no. It's like a Genmanii or Warkriana pseudobulb. Plump, smooth, shiny. I just want to bite it, but I don't because I know better. Maybe I should lift this one out. I'm a bit worried. I've already treated this one with a systemic fungicide just because I'm like, you know, I was suspicious. So let's just lift it out. Let's see. Oh, ooh, yeah, so we see a lot of dead roots. A lot of dead roots. But, ooh, no, there are roots coming. There are roots coming. Can you see this? I'm just hiding behind my hand so the camera can focus on my phone. Let's just not call it camera, it's a phone. Last time I checked, it's a phone. So there are roots coming, so I think this plant is definitely trying to survive, which I commend. Maybe I should just get rid of all of these other roots, but I feel like if I start cutting now, it's just gonna be a mess. There might also be a little new growth forming. Can someone tell me if maximas have like a climbing growing habit? Because it almost seems like this is growing on top of itself. Oh wow, no. So there are quite a few roots. Now that I kind of peel back these old ones, can you see? There are quite a few roots starting underneath. Maybe I should pot this one up as well. But you can see here also it's starting to absorb this pseudobulb. At first I thought this might be rot as well. I'm not sure. It's a really stressed plant. Really stressed plant. But there are roots coming, so fingers crossed. And I think there's a lot of tidying up I can do. Maybe I should get a pair of scissors. But on the other hand, I don't want to cut around and then maybe hurt potential eyes that are swelling. I think I'd rather plant it up right now, get it established in a real pot, and then maybe, I mean, these ones I'll cut off, but then maybe in a few months I can just pull it out again, cut off all of the dead roots and everything, and clean it up then. What do you think? Not sure. But for sure, this pseudobulb here is a really nice one, and it's giving us roots which hopefully can help hydrate the whole plant again. But I don't know, I feel like in my experience, once the back bulbs are shriveled, they never go back to fully plump. So yeah. Anyways. This overkill. This might be overkill. I think this is pretty much overkill size-wise, but then again, I don't really have to have more small. I have to look for pots. Okay, I think for sure this pot is kind of overkill size-wise. Like, the plant just gets lost in here. I think for now, at least, I want to have it in a smaller pot. Then I'll also have an easier time monitoring the root growth since it doesn't have a lot of roots yet. I think a pot like this would just stay wet for too long as well. And then, you know, once it's kind of establishing, I can just transfer it into a bigger pot like this. And honestly, with the bark here, I just usually don't clean it all up. I just, you know. But before we do any of that, I would really like to just quickly snip off any of these like overtly dead roots, just so we have a little less decaying matter in the pot later. And yeah, this is kind of a little nail clipper thingy. I'll just use it for orchids. Yeah, no, I feel like this plant is really a little climber. You can see kind of how the growths here are much lower than here. But this used to have an amazing root system. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. I really hope I can grow that back. Because also color-wise, this plant is just stunning, really, really stunning. And Nina, like, seriously, if once this plant is established here, you'll get a division of it. Because I know that you really like maximas, and you probably also wanted to order this one, so you know what, I'll just send you a division of this, which is probably not going to be this year, and probably also not going to be next year, so, but you know, still, I'll just try to baby this thing back up, and then I'll send you a division.
One eternity later.
These roots almost seem a little alive still. These ones around here, so I'll just keep them on. Also cutting into them is really close to the good new roots that are forming. So I just, you know, usually I'm not super clumsy with these things, but I just don't want to risk it at this point. Can you imagine? I can't. Ooh, okay, so there is also something sprouting on the back bulb here. I don't know if you can see this. There's a tiny little green something. So, Nina. Let's see. I will definitely try to keep this, whatever it is, if it's a new growth or a root tip, whatever it is, I will try to keep it alive, because that will definitely shorten the timeline for I think there is already actually a division happening here. I think, oh no, I think these are actually, this isn't a crazy division. These are actually two different plants. I don't think, yeah, no, there was no connection between them. Can you see? There's one big and one small plant. Unfortunately, this one has only this little tiny swelling thing that I mentioned. This would also explain why it was climbing so much. Is this also several plants now? We'll see. But yeah, no, well there you go. We already have a division then. So much for I don't want to clean it up too much before potting it up. Just trying to see if this is actually one plant or two still, but it seems to be one plant. I guess it just decided to branch at some point. Well, well, well. This one is still a little scary to me. Everyone, tell me, should I cut off this back bulb just to be on the safe side, or what do you think? Is this rot, or is it just senescence? It seems a little dark for senescence, I think. Anyway, so now, actually, this little pot also makes sense. There you go. Oh yeah, sorry Nina, also these would probably, not probably, these will also definitely be in organic media. I don't even own leca, so Whoopsie gypsy. There you go. Cattleya maxima taken care of as well. Cattleya maxima highland form. Does that mean I should keep it colder as well, right? Because in the mountains it's usually a little cold. I don't know, probably yes. Really like these pots because they don't have this annoying rim. Seriously, companies out there, please. Maybe I have to have a collaboration at some point with a brand to make orchid pots that actually suit my needs. So, yeah, there you go. Any brand who wants to get in touch with me now that I'm hitting 100 subscribers. I'm just potting this one up already because it has some little swellings that might turn into roots. So I'll just kind of bury it a little bit in media. I know this is probably horrifying everyone out there, but look, this is just what I have for now. And then a stake, I'll just put 2 in to really keep it in place. You can see it's wobbly, but it's fine. And yeah, there you go. I love how I cut off this little fiber here, but meanwhile this stick is just like a mess. But you know what? Not everything I do has to be logical. Well, so there you go. These are the plants I have repotted 4 different Cattleyas now. One of them was actually divided in the process, so now we have 5 new pots, and then these ones are still kind of in their recovery pot. So let's just hope they will all grow well and continue with the momentum that they've kind of gained for now. And with all of that said, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for subscribing. Like the day I'm filming this, so today is, as I said, July 24th. I have 99 subscribers, so really, really almost hitting that 100 mark. Insane. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you subscribing? Please, everyone, unsubscribe right now. Thank you so much for all the positivity that the YouTube community is really giving me these days. And yeah, see you all in the next video. And since I have only one name tag, I'll just write on this one. Cattleya maxima AfriOrchids. Not sure what that was.